besties, Jeenie.Weenie here, and today I'm going to share with you my tips on how to get through something that we all hate, airport security lines, as quickly as possible. So let's go! As flight crew, I'm sure you've noticed, but we don't really wait in line. We have our own line that we kind of bypass so we can get onto our flight and we're never late. But when I'm not working and I'm a passenger, I wait in line just like everybody else. Yeah, you know how there's that airport rule where you have to be at the airport 2 to 3 hours before your flight time? Or in my parents' case, like 6 hours. Yeah, I don't do that. I know that's terrible advice. I literally make it right on time, every time, and I'm gonna show you how. This is the key. Choosing the right security line is the key. I know this sounds terrible, but we will be judging people who are in line to determine which line is the best. All right, let's do this. Let's start off with someone easy. This passenger right over here. She's looking cute. She looks like a standard passenger. I usually like to check the shoes first. All right, so look at her shoes. Check it out. It has a buckle. I don't know, it could be a slip-on, slip-off kind of deal, but just in case, this might take some time to put on and off, okay? That cuts into your waiting time. Number 2, check out her carry-on. It's stuffed. So I'm going to assume that everything she needs for this trip is in that bag. I personally like to travel in sweatpants. Like when I travel, I look absolutely disgusting. If she's flying like this, I'm pretty sure there's beauty supplies in here. Also has a teeny tiny purse and her jacket where pretty much it's probably her cell phone and her passport, that's it. So what do you think are the chances that she put all of her liquids right at the top there? My experience, 50-50. A little risk here, but okay to stand behind. Now let's check out this passenger with this cute little puppy. You would think that this might take forever, but look closely. Passengers with pets usually check in their luggage so that they have a free hand to take care of their pets. That means less items going through security. The pet carrier goes through the security line. You and your pet go through the security line. You're done. Bam, bam, bam. Quick, yes, 100%. Stay behind any passengers with pets. Also, there's a cute animal you can look at while you're waiting, so that's a bonus. Up next, parents traveling. Avoid anyone that looks like my parents, your parents, just anyone that looks like parents. I have traveled with my parents many times, and they are terrible. Terrible. They don't listen. They just don't. And they ask 1,000 questions. They talk to people in front of them. They talk to people behind them. They talk to the security agents, ask them a lot of questions. They ask them, is this okay? Is that okay? Do you need this out? Should I do this? Should I take this off? Even if I told them what to do, it doesn't matter. Avoid. Avoid at all costs. Next, we have passengers with disabilities or medical conditions. Actually, airports these days are pretty good. They will help them first. They have their own line. But if they don't, avoid. Do not stand behind them. And the reason being is because most likely they're going to get a pat down, especially if you're in a wheelchair and you can't get off the wheelchair to go through the security. Okay, so they're going to do the pat down and that is going to take forever. So yeah, avoid. The absolute worst passengers to stand behind in line are families, especially with infants. How many people do you see here? How many? I see 6. However many family members there are, you're going to multiply that number by 2. Also, this stroller, if they have a stroller, counts as 2. 2, 4, 6. Oh my goodness, the poor parents. They're really going as fast as they can. They possibly can. But just think about it. You have to take out everything from the stroller. You have your baby carrier. You're holding the baby while taking off your shoes and taking care of your own bags and taking care of the baby bag, which has your formula and has your baby food and just making sure everything is okay and going through security like that. This photo has nothing to do with anything, but I have to show you guys because like, it's so unrealistic. It's just a stock photo. I'm like, come on guys. Come on, like, why are you so happy? No one is ever this happy going through security line. Now this is a good line to be in. Single travelers, minimal luggage, all somewhat paying attention, not distracted from what's going on. Yes, 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 take this line. And finally, the very, very best people to stand behind. Business travelers! You can usually spot the business travelers just based on their attire, usually wearing a suit or business clothes, have a laptop case or briefcase, just pretty much anyone that looks like they're going straight from the airport to a business meeting. They travel so much that they got it down. They know the system. They will be your fastest way out through the security. Also, if you spot them, you can forget about everything I just taught you in the beginning. They already did the scan of the line to see which one is the fastest, so you just gotta follow them. Okay, so I taught you guys how to spot the fastest line, but guess what? You gotta be fast too. So here are my tips for you to be quick. Number 1, wear shoes that you can easily take on and off. Number 2, separate your liquids. Put it in a Ziploc and make sure it's under 100 mils. I put everything I don't need and that won't get flagged into my carry-on. I put all my liquids, my laptop, my jacket, my hat in my purse. That way, when you're going through security, it's all here. If you don't have a purse or a backpack, what you can do is put all the items that you need to take out at the very top of your carry-on. I mean, it's probably easier just to go to the airport 3 hours earlier, but